Unveil. We got to unveil. Hey! Hello, MJ. Mona or Monet? Tell me, is it pronounced like Mona or Monay? How is it pronounced? Jamie, I don't appreciate you calling me names. That's hilarious. Hey, Summer in the house. Hello, Kara. Hello. Last game of the regular season. Hey, Lily and Daisy, the service dogs. Hey, Gardenia, Tool for Rays, Sharisa. Is it Des Moines World? Dawn, Jamie again. Jamie, that's better. Loving Without Borders, Monica, Foxter, Foot on the Rock. Oh, Gilly. And I still don't know how to pronounce. Is it Basil Faulty? Did I finally get it right? Hello, Bella. Bella, ciao, Bella. John Jones. MJ, Mr. Google, Judy, Joanne, Fred Wright, Vicky, Jamie again. Jamie. That's one of those ones you want to pull back, right? Hi, Noah. Hi, Terry. Hi, Electron Capture. Is it JoJo May, Melissa, Debbie, Foxter? Thank you, Foxter. Yes, listen to what Foxter said. And they're doing it, too. Look at that. Come on. All right. James Allen Bryan. British pronunciation, but only one person on YouTube knew. All right. Jane Phyllis Wheatley. All right. Phyllis Wheatley, the poet. We're about to get started here, everybody. Martha, what's up? Catherine, everybody. If I don't call you, you know. Hey, listen, guys. Did you see my post? Shout out to King's Kid Girl. She embroidered this for me. Sent this to me. I just got it like an hour ago. Oh, come on now. King's Kid, where are you? Thank you. All right, first shot in. Nalissa Smith. Isn't that beautiful? She embroidered this herself. King's Kid Girl. Yes. Watch Faulty Towers. You'll instantly understand. Oh, okay. All right, 2-0 Indiana. And we had this whole conversation about whether the starters would start, and Christy Size has done what I wanted her to do. Start your players. Let's see how it goes. No letdowns. This is a towel, man. This is beautiful. King's Kid Girl. Are you on with us yet, King's Kid? Sent to my post office box. Wasn't sure exactly what was going to be in it. But she said, you don't need that brown towel anymore. Oh, is it Abduli from the Gambia, the smiling coast of West Africa? Beautiful. I've been to Zambia. I did a mission trip in Zambia. All right, let's go. So she missed her first one. Aaliyah missed the first free throw. She makes the second. Let's go. Let's swing that thing. All right. I was told I better be careful because it's heavy. I don't want to hit it. I don't want to be hit in the face. Turnover. We got the ball. CC drive hard to the basket. Oh, she missed it. Going the other way. I was singing crazy just before. Watching from Thailand. Wow, what an international audience we have. Let's go, Fever. King's Kid Girl, I just want you to know I appreciate this. All right, we need some good D. Mitchell on ball. CC now on ball. Oh, they missed everything. So now we can run. Let's go, CC. 4-0 Indiana. Mitchell with the ball. Back to Leah. Takes that midi. Misses. To Dolson with the rebound. Oh, she's wide open. You cannot leave her open. And then they get the offensive rebound. Guys, it's time for playoffs. Let's play right. She missed short the second one. Let's go. Let's go. It's blacked out in your area. Mm. 4-0, 7:56. Look at Lexi in there. Accidentally show TV pick. All right, Melissa, let's see what she does. Let's see if she's working on those free throws since Sunday. Amazon Primes. She makes it. Yeah, I'm watching on Amazon Prime, actually. Is it on anything else? 5-0 Indiana. Good start. You do not have Prime, Brett? She made both of hers. Yeah, that's what I'm watching on Prime. That's what when I went to League Pass, it told me there. Come on now. 6-0. Oh, they miss again. CC with the rebound. She gives it to Aaliyah, who squares up, swings it to Nalissa. And she drives hard, does the reverse layup. Nalissa. Uh-oh. Nalissa. She must have heard people talking about her. 8-0. Come on, cut that off. All right, they miss again. Aaliyah with the rebound. CC on the run. Oh, long three. Oh, my goodness. Long three. 11-0. 11-0. And a timeout. Now, let me say something now. Like I said, you start with your starters. You guys seen that thing, DePope and I going back and forth. Now, if they get to blowing this thing all the way out, then maybe you sit them. But you know, this team, sometimes we don't keep leads. So, you know, you gotta kind of weigh the whole thing. But I'm looking for a show tonight. I got the peanut butter M&Ms. That was a beautiful long range three. I put up a video a couple hours ago. If you didn't see it, about the shiny object syndrome, make sure you check that out. Yeah, so if I were the coach and I was Christy Sides, I know there's some people who feel like she shouldn't play them at all because this game, they're not going to go up or down in the standings. But thank you, Starfish, Leah. I'm in Missouri. Yeah, so, you know, like I said, if you saw that video yesterday, I'm all about going all in. We're right now 20-19. We're 20-19, right? Yes. So I want to be 21. I don't want to just be, I don't want to lose and be 20-20. We have an opportunity, first time going to the playoffs since 2016. And now you have an opportunity not to just be mediocre, but you can get that extra win. But if you're blowing them out completely, then I might consider resting my starters after a while. But I don't know, because this team sometimes has, huge leads and then they blow it. And you don't want to do that. So I say we go for the 21, see what the game gives you, see what it looks like, and then you make some decisions. Now, if you choose to pull them and you get a big old lead, bigger than you have now, and you choose to sit them, then what Christy Sides has to do is she cannot let it get out of hand if the bench players are letting the other team back in. Sometimes she pulls them out and she sits them. It's not about taking them out. It's that she sits them for so long. So if I'm the coach, I'm saying, hey, if you guys blow this thing wide open, I can let you get some rest, but be ready, Yeah. So be great to have that momentum going to the playoffs. I agree. Play to win, always. Can we buy Smith a one-way ticket to some other place? Well, she started out aggressive. which she did. What I don't like about Smith is she talked too much junk on Twitter. This whole thing with DeJournette, you know, her talking about it was good while it lasted, meaning her playing time. When DeJournette started running her mouth, you probably have heard. 11-0, 6:56 left in the first. All right. Holes on ball. And there it is. Lexi Holt picking up a quick foul again. She could call for barely touching people. I'm watching her. She got displaced. I mean, Lexi Holt barely does anything. But yeah, she should know. Yeah, she should know how they're calling her. She's got to make that adjustment. She better make it before Sunday. All right, so now they've got 2. No field goals for Washington yet, though. They're picking up CC full court. 11-2. Here comes Aaliyah calling for it. Oh, backdoor, Mitchell. That's beautiful. Hey, sis. Drive you crazy. That's my sister. Look at this, Mona. One of the channel members, King's Kid girl. She sent this to me. I just got it today. Yes, loving it. She said, get rid of that brown one. 13-2. Let's go. I love that too, right? King's Kid girl. Oh, no. Oh, no. Mitchell is hurt. Oh, man. Oh, she's back, but she's limping. I can hear the Pope now. He's going to say, this is what I told. This is what I was saying, Adrienne. This is what I was saying. She's doing all right. Yeah, she hurt her ankle. But she's up. She's moving. Come on, Lexi, shoot that. Let's see. Mitchell gave it up to CC. Long 3. Oh, my goodness. The second long 3. Well, you guys remember when... Oh, she offensive. Very good call. She did this. Very good call. Offensive foul. Yeah, Sykes was the one talking junk about CC, I believe. I don't remember if it was before the season or what. Now, remember when CC hurt her ankle, and then she said it hurt initially and she was okay. Mitchell's moving, but if it's not wrapped, I hope they wrap it. He took her out. Got to wrap it. Now an offensive foul on CC. 18-2. Yeah, she's on a roll, Chelsea. Wow. Man, I hope Kelsey's all right. I can hear DePope now. He's ready to get on me. He said, Adrienne, this is what I told you, but this can happen in any game. Any game. So let's see what's up. Great call size after timeout, backdoor. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, so Aaliyah's out early. And she put in, she got Timmy in. Okay, Timmy. All right, Timmy. Come on, get that rebound, Timmy. Good hands there. Nalissa, I got to give it to her. Good hands on that. Yeah, Wheeler's in for Kelsey Mitchell. Nalissa's attacking, and she just trying to make stuff happen. That was a miracle right there. 20-2. Oh. And they get the L1. Oh yeah, Timmy with the braids, ponytail. It's on. I'm watching it on Prime, Amazon Prime. I don't know if it's on anything else. All right, I want to know that Mitchell is okay. I want to report. Deal said Timmy's always cute. King's Kid girl, gift from King's Kid girl. All right, 20-5. Let's go. Wheeler, run it. It's on ABC, William? I didn't know it was on ABC. Timmy squares up, and she gets it taken. Cece say, all right, I'll give you the layup. Get it in. Yeah, she's a beast. And Alyssa, oh, okay, calm down. Oh, my, Cece. She said, I'm just going. Doesn't Cece need like 8 threes to for some other record? Don't foul. Oh, Cece the Hall. She swings it. She gets it back. Back to Alyssa. She misses. That was an ugly possession. I thought that was a double dribble too, Foxter. I was like, did I miss something from Alyssa? 9 threes for a record tonight. Okay, she's got 2 already. She's chucking them up. All right. Lexi on the baseline. Cece behind the back. Kicks it out to Alyssa on the baseline. She misses. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. You got Lexi on the right baseline. Why are we going to Alyssa? Let's be smart. Oh, Lexi Hall with her hands on that one. And she misses the layup again. Oh, my goodness. Remember the last time she did it a couple games ago? Gets a good one and CC off CC's pass and misses. 20-10. I don't know what is going on with Lexi and her layups off the break. All right, Wheeler. We'll take some of that, Wheeler. Lexi ran out of gas. Listen, Lexi did that 2 games ago. CC gave her a beautiful pass. Everything but the finish. Well, why is she behind? She had Timmy boxed out, and she's on offense. All right, CC. Back to Wheeler. Here comes a screen from Timmy. And Wheeler says, I'll shoot again. Let's not get carried away. But 22-12. Yes, these guys are slow. Now, remember, they're probably going to – and a foul from Alyssa. They're probably going to play a little bit different, being that this is, there's nothing on the line. As much as I say don't, they're going to play really under control. We got 465 in the chat and 110 likes. Hit that like button, please. Dude, I hate this part. I'm new to WNBA, but games seem pretty unpredictable. I don't know. I'm going to do my best not to kick over the water today. Yeah, somebody said ABC, Daphne. Ocean Breeze says they never play under control. My first live, I usually hit the like button first. All right. All right, let's go. Spacing. Dantas is in. We got Dantas, Katie Lou, Erica Wheeler. Like I said, I understand that she wants to play them more minutes than usual, but if they don't have it, we got Timmy, Dantas, Hull, Wheeler, and Katie Lou. And Wheeler just go up all kind of wild, and it goes in. Game is not YouTube TV. Well, somebody got it on ABC. I don't know. 32, wide open. She hits the 3. Score, 17-24. A minute left in the first quarter. Dantas misses her fadeaway. Woo, child. If they playing these guys a lot of minutes, it might be an ugly night. 19-24, just like that. It's a 5-point game. What were we up? 20-2? 17-4 run. Over the top, throws it away. Well, look who's on the floor. Straight Fighter 88. 20 on the clock. Well, she won't take a timeout now. She just... The bottom line here, she feels pretty comfortable that they can beat this team. So she's kind of just, another three, and they splash. 24-22. 24-22. It's a game of rungs. It's a game of rungs. Yeah, see, what we started like 20-2, 18-2, something like that. And now we're up 2. Ugly. Now I heard earlier that Vegas is not playing their starters tonight. So apparently they're not playing their starters. I don't know if Mitchell is okay. She looked like she was okay. She limped a little bit when she got up. Her ankle. She limped a little bit when she got up, but then she seemed to be okay. But then she was out. So I don't know. I'm imagining they wrapped her tighter or wrapped her. What happened with 18 points ahead? Yeah, well, what happened was the lineup. No, Cece didn't go down. It was Mitchell who went down. I don't think Cece went down hard. I don't know. Did Mitchell, anybody notice? Did Mitchell go to the locker room? I can see taking Mitchell out. I mean, but I don't know. She's missing. That's not the first time she missed the open layups. Lexi Hall says, I need to shoot a 3. Layups are for weaklings. She did not go to the back. Okay, great. The game has put me on the edge of my lazy boy. Pray for Mitchell's ankle. I didn't see Mitchell over on the bench. You didn't? Okay. What happened? Smith shooting. Yeah, she came out aggressive. Lexi's gonna need some sports therapy for that layup fright. I'm upset about the first quarter. Yeah, it was ugly. But when Mitchell, I feel like Smith feels like she's got something to prove. Because you guys, you saw, right? On Twitter, Dejanay Carrington got on there and said, Melissa had a good start last game. So Dejanay gets on there and says, see what happens when my girl gets some minutes. And then Melissa said it was good while it lasted. So she's talking smack. And that's the thing that concerns me about them playing Connecticut in this first round, because Nalissa and Dejanay, Nalissa is constant, Dejanay is constantly talking smack about Caitlin, about Indiana, about whatever. And Nalissa feeds into it. If I were her coach, I'd probably sit her down. Because don't play into that mess. Can I trust you to play right when you're playing against Dejanay? I don't know. So, yeah, Smith will shoot 1-on-3, Deborah said, and take wild shots. She's not disciplined or a team player. Nope. I think she's feeling like she got to prove something. So she's going to do whatever. She don't like the minutes. She's not getting minutes, but she's the one not playing defense. She's the one missing around the basket. She's the one missing free throws. All right, back in the second. Katie Lou, Aaliyah, Dantas, Wallace, and Wheeler. So now the game is tied. So maybe she saw what happened and decided, I'm just going to keep one starter on the floor. Katie Lou to Wheeler, who drives baseline. Back to Aaliyah for the 10-footer. Knocks it down. All right, 26-24. Leah's playing point guard. Woo! She playing point forward. She's Scottie Pippen. Oh wow, she got all the way to the rack. Tie game again. Play Burger. $26. There's Katie Lou. Katie Lou, shoot that. When was the last time Katie Lou made a shot? All right, defense. And now they take the lead. Aaliyah's backing down. Kicks it out to Dantas for the three. Dantas has been a bucket. She's been a bucket lately. You can just tell this game lacks the intensity because they know nothing's on the line for either one of these teams, right? Washington is done, right? Or do they have a chance against the Dream? I think they're out, right? And they out-hustle us there, and they get another three, and this time they don't miss. You're right, Judy. That's the thing. People paid their money. And we throw it away. Wish we could combine Timmy and Dantas into one player. That's so true. They have a chance to make the play. Okay, so they do. So they're fighting with Atlanta for that last. So what? They have to win and Atlanta has to lose? Is that how it goes for tonight? Mystics win and Dream lose, and the Mystics are the 8th seed. Okay, so they got something to play for. And basically, by not playing our starters, we're helping the Mystics. Who is the Dream? Who's the Dream playing tonight? Dantas from the top. Short. Miss everything. Oh, goodness. We look terrible. This mess look like... Listen, this looks like JV basketball. This looks like... I can't help it. Oh, my goodness. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the level thing that... Remember when Diana Taurasi said... Yo, remember when Diana Taurasi said there are levels to this thing? We were thinking she meant like high levels. Oh, there's levels, all right. And one of them levels is called the basement, okay? Mercy. All right. They said we've seen enough. Put CC back in, but not before they hit it. They got another three anyway. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh like that. But there are levels. Nice move. Soon as CC comes back in, assist. Boom. Mitchell not on the bench. Oh no. We need Mitchell. Layers like an onion. Mitchell is not on the bench. Oh, mercy. Mitchell rest her ankle. Yeah, and they might sit her now, but I just want to know how she's doing. She went back. Lord, touch her. In Jesus' name. Christy screwing up. The bench definitely needs work. She probably went back to get checked out. Okay, so the Dream beats the Liberty. Then this game means if the Dream beats the Liberty, this game means nothing. So that's who. Oh, that's who the Dream is playing. Well, the Dream is not going to beat the Liberty. Well, it depends. Is the Liberty playing their starters? Because the Aces are not. Yes, Connie Mitchell she got hurt really early in the game. Her ankle. Dream is winning. Okay, so is the Liberty? Let me look at this box. Let me look up in here. Dream versus Liberty on NBA TV. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's see. All right, so we've got Atlanta at 31, New York at 21. So that tells me New York is probably. Let me look at this box score. For New York, well, no, they've got Brianna Stewart has played 11 minutes. Let's see. She's played 11 minutes. She's played, yeah, so they still have the most minutes. They just, I don't know. They're in the second quarter. So yeah, they're playing their starters. Okay. Atlanta said we got something to play for. So we get to play spoiler here, right? I mean, we don't lose anything, but let Mitchell rest. We need her in the playoffs. Yeah, I just want to see her come back out and make sure and see if she's okay. Fever came out looking strategic and precise, nailing shots. And Chrissy Sides decides to play middle school basketball. Let's give everyone a chance. Boom, they sink. That's what I was saying too. Like if you want to rest them, fine, but at the same, I think what ended up happening, I think she already probably had planned from the jump. Like I had said at the beginning, she probably planned, listen, you go out there, you get a good lead, and then we'll rest you, Lisa, and then we'll rest you. But we can't rest them too long because they don't, as I said in the beginning, they don't know how to maintain leads. But I think what happened was that they got the great lead, and then Mitchell got hurt, and then now Christy Size is probably rethinking, and she's just like, it's not worth it. But what we just saw, y'all saw me laughing because that was just ugly. Like I understand that they don't play as much as but no professional team should be looking like that. Sorry, they just shouldn't. But there are levels to this thing. Jetsam J, thank you. Oh, listen, right? It's something else. This is the kind of play that makes me like itch. All right, Cece's handling the ball. She gets it to Dantas. Dantas back to Cece. They foul Cece. I was wondering if they were going to call that. All right. Mitchell is back on the bench. All right, thank you. Okay, see? There's the Pope. The Pope. He just told me right now, Kelsey Mitchell done hurt her ankle. I knew he was going to say it. Try to thread the needle with that one. I mentioned you on my channel on this live as soon as that happened, exclamation mark. She's all right. I told y'all what he was going to say. Shot clock violation. Okay, Straight Fighter 88, thank you so much. Thank you. Looking like a red shirt freshman game. It is. It's looking terrible. But, the good news is that King's Kid girl sent me my fever towel. So, it's a good day. Anyway. 31-34 Washington. Please take Katie Lou out. Air balls. There are levels. Sade, there are levels. Wow, CC again. In the face. Best towel around. We want to break it in with the win, though. Christine. Yeah. Want that towel. King's Kid, there you are. Kings get all the prayers. Keep praying for Mitch. Prayers work. Yes, we pray for her in Jesus' name. That ankle to be healed, to be whole, for this team to be healthy. King's Kid, here it is. Loving it. All right, guys. Yeah, I like Katie Lou, but yeah, straightforward. Straight Fighter 88 says, lay hands on Kelsey. So who do they have over there? Who do they have over there that lay hands on that ankle and tell it to be well? Y'all best hope so. Yeah. That could happen in any game. This team looks terrible. 32-34. Let's go, Melissa. Somebody said nobody. Somebody better. All right, let's go. She missed the second free throw. 32-34. And they hit another shot. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. What was that? She just got away with another double dribble. Anybody else see that? Yes, that's right. Aaliyah can lay hands on her. Thank you, Connie. All right, Wallace. How does Melissa get away with these double dribbles? For three, and it's raining threes. Can we trade Katie Lou for her sister? Come on, guys. Play like you're going to the playoffs. There you go, Aaliyah. There you go. That was a good look. Woo. 37-39. It's about they need to get CC out now. Did you see what it looked like when CC was out? DePoe, there you are. DePoe, I just was saying, I'm reading what you said. Now, did you see what it looked like a few minutes ago? We were up like 20-2. She put those players in, and it looks a mess. Everybody's saying, hey to you. That's right. We're praying in Jesus' name. And that was a mess. We're going to be all right. Mitchell's going to be all right, too. She just tweaked it. And Size probably said, I don't want to chance it. Good rebound, Melissa. M&M's, peanut kind. Let's go. Wallace with the crossover. Back to Melissa. Lexi to Aaliyah. Wallace on this hard drive. Step through. Here's the shot. She's able to absorb that contact. Boom, boom. That was a Cynthia Cooper move from back in the day. But now we got an and one. Is praying in Jesus' name the same thing as blaspheming sides up and down the court. There's nothing else that can be compared to playing in Jesus' name. We need Mitchell for the playoffs. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Does your cleanser go the extra mile? But I'm telling you, you guys saw it. She was hurt. She was there now for a while. She limped a little bit when she got up. And then she was all right. So, no doubt it's sore. No doubt they want to wrap it tighter if she's coming back in. But for her to be able to move on like that, that's a really good sign. You know? If somebody please get AB out of there, she's playing no defense. But she's giving us some she's giving us some offense because we looking rough. Stay Boston. It's a team sport. All are important. They make each other great. Well, well, definitely a team sport. But sometimes just those combinations on the floor just look terrible. Nah, not a ligament sprain. Just a tweak. She's all right. They're showing Angel Reese's commercial right now. Her shoe, is that her the basketball? Yeah, she's fine. Pass that bag in handy, right? I know. I wish we were all in the same room. Thank you, Michael, for joining Rookie. Hey. I'm still, for those of y'all coming on, I'm still showing off my new towel. Embroidered. Thank you, King's Kid, girl. I went to the PO. I knew something was coming. I didn't know exactly what it was. It was Reebok, yeah. I didn't know exactly what it was, but this was perfect. Fever rising. Look at that. King's Kid girl. She just blessed me with this. Let me go get my candy to vote. Love your energy. Thank you, Daphne. Listen, we need some energy with what we see right here. I know, isn't it cool? This is what I was using. And King's Kid girl said, you got that brown towel got to go. Can I make something for you? And I said, absolutely. I love it. All right, let's go. 39-42, 2:02 left in the second. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got this. Let's do it. My towel game is on point, right? I went to take oh my goodness. Alpha says, I went to take a shower when the score was 8-2. What happened? Kelsey Mitchell got hurt. It's her ankle. We think she's going to be all right. She's back on the bench now. And then she had all the people on the floor who never play. And they've been knocking down, Washington's knocking down threes. We're looking horrible. That's what happened. It was so bad. Instead of yelling and screaming and crying, we couldn't stop laughing for a while. Thank you, Foxter. Thank you. All right, let's go. Melissa Smith says, I'm getting playing time. I'm making the most of it. Yes, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button too. And join. Click that join button and see what we got. Dawson. Wow. She's something else. So Christy Side played them instead of resting them. Yeah, we talked about this. The Pope talked about this, but it can happen in any game. I mean, you can't predict that. And you can play to win and play to not be mediocre. That's my philosophy. Or at least, like I saw the Pope, if you saw that video, he made a good point. I get it. But at the same time, I feel like Christy Sides probably went looking up. Thank you. I feel like Christy Sides said to her players, I'm going to start you like I always do. You get out there and you get a good lead, then we can look at resting you. And look at that sloppy. And it cost us. That playback. The white height. So, yeah. Another three. Okay, so tell me why we're not getting out on the three. Why are we not? How many threes do they have in this game? CC with the long two, no good. I mean, why aren't we getting out on shooters at this point? They done made a few now, you know. They're playing for a playoff spot. You better step it up. No good. Rebound, Melissa. Watch out, CC, behind you. The playoff game is Sunday. 6 on the clock. Nice. Lexi, shoot that. Miss. Rebound, Timmy. Time expires. 45-52, halftime. Can we take coach sides? I mean, again, we can't be on her too bad because, again, she recognizes that this game doesn't change us in the standings at all. So she let the other team play. Here's my problem with that, though. And DePope, if you're still with us, Heather's going to get snapped. Here's my thing, because I was re-listening to your video a little while ago. And so here's my issue with that. Christy Side should have been giving her bench minutes during the regular season already. There's no reason in my mind that you can have a Berger or Wallace who can never get minutes. You know, I just don't, it doesn't make sense to me. Okay. El McCoy, I imagine we're going to find out more. But she should have been given the minutes already. When I'm about to go into playoffs, I'm not trying to figure out stuff with people who've been riding the bench the whole season. Kelsey went down, her ankle, she hurt her ankle, and she stayed in for a little bit, and then she hasn't come back in yet. So, but yeah, that's my point. That's my point. I don't like figuring it out. You got Berger there the whole time, you don't play her. You got Wallace there the whole time, you don't play her. So now that it's playoff time, I mean, in a game like this, I guess, but I would rather be playing who's going to be playing on Sunday. And so, and like the Pope, like you were saying, she's going to need them during the playoffs. Okay, she might, but she should have thought about that all season long and given them 2 minutes here, 3 minutes there, I feel. All right, CC stat line. Dennis's asked that a couple times, so let me check. What is CC doing? Oh, what we got? But this is such an ugly game so far. So 25-52. CC was out for a good while, so she just came back in because everything just fell apart. It was looking horrible. She hit 2 threes at the start. She's got 8 points. She's 2 of 5 in 14. She's got 14 minutes, almost 15 minutes. 4 rebounds, 5 assists already. 5 assists in 14 minutes. 1 steal, 8 points. Nalissa has 11, so she's leading with 11 and 3 rebounds. And Kelsey Mitchell, she had 4 points. She's only played 4 minutes. She's got 4 points, 1 assist. And Wheeler with 4. I mean, basically, it's you guys saw it if you were here. It was just ugly. Just looked real nasty. Katie Lou took 2 shots, didn't hit any of them. Let's see, Nalissa, she's 3 of 4 from free throws, so that's better. Wallace came in, got 7 points. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's 2 of 2, 1 of 1 from the line. Oh no, 1 of 1 threes, 2 of 2 from the line. It's wild though when you think about that. Like, she's an Olympian in her country, and she's riding the bench here. Retro hairstylist, thank you so much. Yes, let's go Fever. Mitchell hurt her ankle. I don't know if I'll call it injured or not, but she hurt it enough to be limping, and then she was able to play a little bit, but then they took her out. I guess they took her back to the locker room. She came back out, but they didn't put her back in. So I don't know. Adrienne Pope was a link. Say that again. Was a link? What do you mean? I'm sorry. My lineup for the playoffs doesn't include Grace Berger nor Wallace. Yeah, that's my point. Like the Pope, I hear you. I hear what you're saying too. But for your lineup for tonight included Berger and Wallace, right? Because you wanted to rest the starters. And you didn't want anybody to get hurt. And your mindset was that this team was probably going to play. Well, not probably. You said you weren't even going to chance them playing dirty. So in that case, of course, that wasn't a dirty play. It just happens, and it can happen at any time. But it looked to me like she's gonna be fine. You know, we're just extra nervous about it because for obvious reasons, right? Because it's time for the playoffs, which is exactly where you were coming from. So I totally get where you're coming from. Yeah, Foster. I don't know if she came down on someone's ankle. I'm not sure. Size has the Mystics just where she wants them. I said rest only CC and Kelsey Mitchell. Right, I got that part. No, I heard that. You said rest CC and Kelsey Mitchell. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I know that's what you said. I just disagreed with you. Because again, I want to get a look at going into what things are going to look like going into Sunday. But I get your point for sure. But like I said, my mindset was like somewhere in the middle. Like if you could get them, if you could say my starters are going to start and we're going to go for a winning season, right? We're going to go and we're going to put into practice what we've been practicing since the last game that we barely won. And we're headed to the playoffs. Like if you could say, okay, guys, if you can get out there and kick butt real quick and get a huge lead, which they did, then I might say, okay, now we can pull back a little bit. But again, they have a tendency to lose leads and side sits people too long. You know, I guess I just never look at a game as a throwaway game. That's just me. Every game matters to me, you know. But I understand that there are people who disagree. Looks like a light twist, like when Cece went down. Yeah, exactly. Again, like she got up and was able to walk, you know. She'll be all right. Size doesn't call timeouts. Yeah, because you know what? She's not looking at this game as, I mean, she doesn't call timeouts hardly anyway. But no, Shanks. We can't free Grace now. They should have freed Grace before. We just can't. She should have done it before. She should have let them get, you know, as they say, wet behind the ears before. Everyone is resting their starters. Why not us? Because we're not everyone else. And other teams have playoff experience. This team, it's a young team, and they don't have playoff experience. And they need to work together. They need to be playing. They need to. That's my mentality. Although I totally understand where you're coming from, I'm thinking ride the wave. Like I don't want to be. One of the things is, did you just see what it looked like? That's embarrassing. And people have paid their money. Not that that's your problem as a coach. I get that. People have paid their money. You're a professional basketball team. If the season was only supposed to be 39 games, I did a whole video on this yesterday. I told you exactly why I feel the way I feel. But if the season was 39 games, then the season would be 39 games. But the season is 40 games. So play the season. That's how I look at it. We say, well, what if they get hurt? And DePoe, and then, right, to speak to DePoe, then look what happened. She did go down. But at the same time, what if she got hurt in game 37? What if she got hurt in game 20 and they weren't even able to make it to the playoffs? Basketball always has those risks. They've been playing. You have to make sure your star players go into the playoffs healthy. Okay, so you can't really make sure of that. Like I get what you're saying. And like I said, if I've got a huge lead and I feel comfortable that they can maintain that lead, then that's okay. But this team, I feel, needs to play. And so I would not play scared. I would just play. And then if we're blowing them out, then I would pull them back. but I would want to go for a winning season. That's just me. I don't want to go for mediocre. I don't want to go for 20-20. I don't want to just say, okay, you guys can have it. They're balling out, and then you guys are just like sitting there looking when you need to be working on some stuff. That's just how I see it. But I totally get, that's why different coaches have different philosophies, because I totally get where you're coming from. It's just not me. I was the kind of coach when, okay, it's basketball season. There were players of mine who played volleyball. It's volleyball season, then basketball season. So we would have open gym for anybody who want to come play. And obviously people who were, coming back to the team, they would want to come play. There'll be volleyball coaches who said, no, you can't go to open gym because we're still in season and I can't afford you to get hurt during volleyball playoffs. So no, you're not allowed to go do that. Then there's me coaching basketball. After my season, there's softball season, and I had players who play softball, and then they would open up the gym and they would start throwing balls around and, fielding balls and stuff like that. I was never one of those people who said, no, you can't go to the softball thing because you might get hurt. I just don't function that way. I don't like to function out of the concept of fear. So I would never say, well, yeah, you can't go do that on the off day because you might get hurt, and then we're not going to have you for what we do. That's just, to me, as a person of faith, maybe that's where it comes in. I just don't like to make decisions out of fear. I want to do what we do, and it just is what it is. That's just how I do. So, oh yeah, I know that exactly. There are a lot of people who are resting their players, and some of them are doing it strategically because they don't want to. Like the Las Vegas Aces, they're resting, but some of that is gamesmanship. Like who we really want to see in the playoffs and stuff. But again, even though they're resting their players, Washington's not resting their players. Washington is still trying to get in the playoff spot. Now, unless I'm Indiana and I'm trying to help them, I'm just gonna play. I don't really care what the other people are doing unless they have all their subs in. Then obviously that unwritten rule, then I'm likely to do the same. But other than that, I'm gonna work my game plan. That's just But like I said, the Pope made his case, and some people agree with him. But I don't know. Everybody's different. And our bench is weaker than most. Exactly. Like we're not every other team. We've seen how we played. There are some teams where you can say, okay, I'm gonna rest Asia Wilson. That's fine. I'm gonna rest if I'm New York and they're not resting. I don't know if they were losing. Are they still losing? They were losing to the Dream because the Dream is trying to get a spot here. And they weren't resting. New York wasn't resting when I looked. So Atlanta is up 43-30 on the New York Liberty at the half. So let's see the minutes that their stars are playing. So in a 20-minute half, Breanna Stewart plays 16 minutes. She played 16. Jonquel Jones, she played almost 16. Sabrina Ionescu, over 14 minutes. Fibich, she played only 10 minutes, but she comes off the bench anyway, doesn't she? Who we got? Lainey Hamilton, she played 14, but she's got Breanna playing almost full half. Jonquel almost playing a full half. Sabrina almost playing a full half. So they're not trying to help Atlanta at all because Atlanta needs this win, right? So it's all in coaching philosophy, and there's an argument to be made for all sides. Yeah, so don't go into the playoffs with this sort of mindset, sloppy, not playing hard. Oh, Jane, you're at the game. All right. You must be doing like this. Because for a while. So what did it look like? What did it look like for Mitchell up close? Bradley, thank you so much. Welcome to Rookie. I appreciate it. If you've not clicked on that Join button. Click on each of the levels. We got rookie, MVP, legend, and GOAT. And so you can check out what's there. Jane was at the game. Jane Pittman. Is it the Jane Pittman? Mrs. Jane Pittman, like the historical Jane Pittman. Don't like them interrupting the game commentary with that football interview. Wouldn't happen if this was NBA. I can't stand those interviews that they do, right? They finally, looks like, stopped talking to the coaches in the middle of the game. MJ said it's the Pope's fault she got hurt. He jinxed her. You start speaking those things. We've got 89 in the chat. So glad you're with us. This feels a little bit different though, but I'm glad you're here. Hit the like button, please. You don't have a join button, Lisa G. If you go out to my page, to the home page, you see subscribe, the Adrienne Ross Show, and it'll say join. You click that. Now, the post says it's our fault. He says it's our fault, but I think she's all right. I don't think it's all that. All right, so we got to get out there and defend. Let's see how they defend that 3-point line, because they've been giving up the three. Not cool. All right, let's go. So let's see who she's starting with here. Who she got? Lexi, Alyssa. Okay, so she's still Eric. So Kelsey's still not in. Grab it. So, but we didn't hear a report on Kelsey. Like, is she okay? They just decided to rest her or what? Sloppy pass. Well, I don't know if it's sloppy pass, but it wasn't handled. Man, we just look terrible. Oh, nice back door. Man, that's where you need Mitchell. You gotta be able to get that. Come on, guys. 45-54. We just look terrible. 45-56. I'm sorry. I don't like losing. I don't care if it is the last game. I just don't. CC to Boston, turns and hits the shot. Let's see. How many threes have we given up? 2. Wow. 7, 13, 14. 6, 9 threes. 9 threes. Wow. 9 or 10 threes. Ridiculous. Okay. Is it Gaconia? It's not a Elizabeth Ross at all. Gaconia said Mitchell warmed up normally, ran back to the bench with the team. Yeah, just precautionary. I'm guessing you're right. Coach Ross will be fired right after the game for losing the team the playoffs. I say what? I say if you scared the coach and you scared to play, then you need to be fired. That's what I say. That's what I say. And you already talking about losing the playoffs and we ain't even played yet? Y'all think Mitchell hurt? Come on now. She ain't hurt. She all right. Either way, I would live with my decision. Good job. Wait, she deflected it? Nobody touched it. Challenge. Challenge. They picking up CC all the way. Aaliyah down. All right. Smith with all the spin. Knocks down the shot. She got something to prove. Boston is making me laugh so hard. Dolson with the screen and roll out. Get out on that three. Another three. Well, this what happened. You got 4 starters on the floor, and you still getting spanked. Oh, nice spin, Lexi, but it's taken. You got 4 starters on the floor, and you getting destroyed. But y'all want to have Kelsey and CC on the bench. Yeah, we look terrible. I will say this to Pope. I will say this. If you weren't gonna come out full force and go for the win, then you might as well not have played them. Like when I say you play your starters, I mean you play to win. But if you're gonna play like this, then yeah, you might as well sit them. Yep. Gary said this team cannot beat Connecticut at home. I think we can. Our girls came this far without major injuries, thank God. I remember in the playoffs, Magic got injured. And he didn't even want to get off the floor. So they made him get off. Yeah, man. That's how it goes. That's why some people criticize Angel Reese so much. Because first she said they told her that, it was over. And then she said they gave her options so she could play. It's about tolerating pain. And then she chose, not to risk whatever they said was a risk, though. I mean, they did give her some risk. A lot of people were saying that because the hardcore ballers would have said, yeah, I'm playing. If you are a sub, it's your one chance. Good grief. I know, right? Who's eating pizza? Somebody talking about pizza. I know, Zane. That exactly right. I think you're right there. I mean, we saw her get hurt, but we also saw her get up and play. So I think you're right. I think we're just ahead of things. I'm sure. Did anybody hear a report during halftime? Arthritis at 22. Did anybody hear a report at halftime? Because generally speaking, if she was hurt, we would be hearing about it at halftime. They would have had the report. She's not hurt. She's all right. But they just decided, let her sit. Might as well rest it. She tweaked it. Okay. Yep, have the ice ready. And that's probably what they said, you know what? We don't need you. We just going to chill. But guys, let's be honest. What we saw there, it's just horrible. It's horrible so much. We couldn't help but laugh. Caitlin said, take me and get me back out there. Right. But that, that would have been with the wrist, right? But at this point, they probably would tell Mitchell, they probably would override Mitchell on this one. They would override her in this one and say, no, not doing it. Not doing it. At this point. All right, yeah, there you go. There you go. We're not giving up threes. Let's go. They should have thought like that in the first place. It's not worth it. Well, I disagree. Nice pass. And close out on CC. She gets it to Wheeler, hits the shot before the shot clock. Left side corner for the three. All right, DePope, you called for this. You wanted Wheeler to get her minutes. She getting her minutes. That's a big shot. Pull up, misses, get that rebound. Let's go. CC dumps down to Melissa. She finishes. And one. She balling out. And one. 54-64, 5:08 left in the third. Now, who I really want to see playing some, is Timmy in yet? They took CC out. They got Wallace back in. Wow, 2 away. 2 away from tying the franchise record that woman is in her last game. All right, Melissa, she completes the old-fashioned 3-point play. Okay. All right, Melissa said, listen, stay on your feet. Yeah, that's what you did. Guys, here's the lesson. You stay on your feet. Don't fall for the head fake. Don't fall for the pump. Stay on your feet. And she's complaining like she doesn't know that's the foul. You're going to get that call. They're going to call that against you. They're going to call that against you if you don't stay on your feet. It's like reaching in. You might not even touch them, but 9 times out of 10, they're going to blow that whistle. All right. CC just went out. Ocean breeze. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, Tammy. Oh, Tammy, you got to work on that offensive game. Well, box out, Foxter. You know they don't do that. I walked away in boredom. What did I miss? Nothing. CC's back out. Wallace is back in. Tammy missed the shot. Melissa had an and one. That's all. Tammy brings a lot of energy. She's got to up her offensive game. Somebody said, I'd like to see Dantas and Tammy in one person. I don't remember who said that, but that's good. All right, Lexi to Melissa. She trying to do too much. There's Wallace, though. 8 on the clock. Oh, nice look. But Tammy, okay, good, Tammy. All right, Tammy. Good look. Let's go. Let's go. Now defense. You got your chance to play. Let's play. Tammy loves a long two-step. She's like a gazelle. Oh, she just faked the mess out of Lexi. Oh, Wallace over to Tammy. Oh, step through. Can't finish. That was good defense on that. Oh, she just shook all y'all. Sky loses dreaming. And the Sky, they're playing. Who's the Sky playing again? They're playing Connecticut, right? Yeah. And she gets fouled. Why? Because nobody boxes out. Kelsey is not in on the floor. She hurt herself early. They took her out. She hasn't come back in yet. Or probably not. She's not going to come back in because that was early in the game. Yeah, Hull has 0. That Miss Bunny was like Harvey the Rabbit. Yeah, Simplify says the Fever have the bad habit of playing down to the competition. They play at their level of the team they're playing. You know what? And that's almost everywhere. That's almost whether you're talking about high school or you're talking about it is so hard. Here comes Katie Lou. It shouldn't be like that way. Championship teams don't do that. They put you out. But there are teams, they play down to their competition. I've noticed it for years. Oh, nice, Katie Lou. Oh, she had a nice little move there, but I don't know the last time Katie Lou put a basket in. Barbara Clark, thank you. Oh, that's something else. Barbara Clark, thank you. We are about to next month. We got the Tequila Mockingbird book club starting. I had so many people, I had to do 2, so I'm doing 2 different book clubs to Kill a Mockingbird. That I'm excited about that. All right. Oh, there you are, Barbara. Got it. Thank you. This looks terrible. I quit band because it contrasted with cross country. Hey, priorities. Yeah, it's the best. It's the best novel of all time. So, yeah, I can't believe this game. That's because they're halfway in and halfway out. Halfway in, decided. That's what I said. If you're gonna play your starters, then play to win. If you're not, then don't bother. So they come out 20-2 to start, and then make a decision and go with it. If it's me, I'm going all in. Or all out, depending on how you look at it. Dantes. Oh, nice look. All right, Timmy with the finish. Good vision there, Dantes. Let's go. 2:06 left in the third. Easy to the basket. Their defense is terrible right now, and they're pressing full court. Listen, they're trying to get in. They're trying to have a postseason. They got to have a lot of things together to make that happen, but they're going for it. Timmy with the screen. Wheeler, dribble. Timmy handling that pass. Wow, they all over. Who wants to win this game? Who wants to win? Way to go. Come on, Katie Lou. Oh, Katie's on her sister. Guys, hit that like button. Katie's on her sister. A tech? Oh, wow. A technical foul on Katie Lou. So her sister shoots the tech. 61-77, 1:30 left in the third. Please share your treats, right? I think we all need a little bit of this right now. Yeah, they've already decided they're not going to win this. They don't want to win. So they've already decided that. They got Grace Berger in. Wallace takes the shot and drains the 3. 64-77. This style of game is why people don't watch the WNBA. And they almost hit another 3. Man, Dantes. Wow, as big as Dantes is, she let her just manhandle her under there. And a sloppy pass. I could read that all the way from where I live. I mean, she totally telegraphed that pass and was mad slow with it. Yeah, the towel was disappointed. But I love it. Okay. There you go. Did you hear what the lady just said? She said, okay, you've already secured the 6th spot, but you still have to come in and compete. So they're dogging you out because you look like this. You want to be happy with 6 or you want to look good going into the playoffs? But, and the answer is right. But here's the thing. I say again, Christy Sides should have found minutes for some of these people throughout the season. CC finished 8-5. Well, at least they're getting some playing time. Agreed. Yes. That's say Will Jay. Jay, they're gonna go all the way. They're going all the way, okay? Size is not gonna get fired for this because it's like the point that DePote was making. Like, people recognize that this game, in the big scheme of things, doesn't mean anything. And so what Sides is doing is not unorthodox. She traveled. I just personally wouldn't do it. But his point, everybody knows this. So they wouldn't fire her for them looking like this, because they know that what she's doing is resting, her starters, and she's playing, a different style of basketball than she normally would, which some of the other teams are doing also. Now, it looks extra bad because this Mystics, they don't care that it's the last game. They're trying to make sure their season is extended. So it's uneven, but I'm just saying, if I'm going to play, I'm going to play hard, or I wouldn't have just done it at all. Like, I would have been like, okay, let's go all out. So got a bad feeling first playoff game is going to be chaos. Well, I'm feeling pretty good about the playoffs. I mean, I'm saying that because they've come a long way, and they were playing some really good basketball going into the break, and then after the break, and to the point that there are teams that they didn't want to match up against this. But this is not our typical basketball. Nobody's out there can run like Caitlin. Nobody out there can pass like Caitlin. Nobody, it's a whole different. This is not even the same team we're watching right now. I don't see where to join. You go right to just go to the Adrienne Ross Show, and it'll be right next to subscribe. You'll see it where it says join, right next to subscribe. But you got to be not in the chat. It's out of the chat. They don't do it in the chat. So thank you guys for hanging out. I don't know. Katie Lou must have said something. Mitchell got hurt early in the game, and then they took her out. She seemed like she's okay, but then they took her out, and they haven't put her back in. So I'm assuming the worst. I don't think so. I think we would have heard something at halftime. And we saw her play. She played after she went down. She ran up and down the floor a few times. She warmed up with the team at the half. They're just probably like, never mind. This is what the Fever would have looked like this year without Caitlin. Well, at least Mitchell would have been there. Of course, Caitlin makes it easier for Mitchell. Caitlin makes it easier for everybody. Aaliyah would be on the floor. I joined, but no sticker. Okay, and then maybe it'll show up in a minute. I don't know why. It didn't show me that you joined either. Maybe double check and make sure. Let me see. Because usually it tells me right here in the chat if someone joins. Probably icing it, yeah. And let me just go in and see if it has new people. Let's see what it tells me. Let's see what it tells me. What we got? No, it doesn't show me. So it probably didn't. It must not have gone through. It's showing me some new ones. Bradley, Michael, looking up. Kathy, Julie, Lewis, and then LB, and then everyone else. Yeah, so it must not have gone through. That defense is tough. That's a foul. All right, Timmy, and they throw it away. Woo, chow. Wow. Nice look. Is it OTM? I left watching. My doctor says to watch my blood pressure. The Fever is playing like they don't want to win. These are players who don't usually play. So, I mean, and certainly don't play together. Yeah, Timmy. Back to Dantas. Nope. Oh, this looks horrible. Pull up. They're not, listen, I wish I could say they're throwing the game. They're not throwing the game. They just, this crew right here, they just that bad. And they just, nobody went for the rebound. Nobody. Wow, this looks. Dantas fakes, goes hard to the basket, gets fouled. Angela says, this is embarrassing. Why isn't Dantas taking three? She hit at least one today, but I think she saw an opportunity to just fake and go around her. Absolutely. Beautiful Afro woman said, absolutely pathetic. I can't watch this anymore. How could they not want to win? Pathetic. These guys want to win. These guys on the floor, they do want to win. Everybody else also wants to win, but she's going to rest. You know, she's going to rest Aaliyah now. She's going to rest Caitlin now. She's obviously resting Kelsey now. You know, so this is what they are. This is what they can do. You know, they're not used to getting minutes. They're not used to playing together in a real game situation. And so, as Diana Taurasi said, there are levels to this thing. And this group, the level is the basement right now. I mean, that's just the level they're on. Nice deep. All right, Wallace. Misses. All right, Katie Lou. What you got, Katie Lou? I feel like this is a comedy show. This. Oh, yeah, listen. All you can do is laugh. I know some of you guys are just tied in knots. It's 69-82 Washington. 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. All you can do is laugh. Okay? This is what you say. I pledge allegiance to the flag under God. Because that's the only way we win in this game. Oh man, Katie Lou is our highest paid player with Erica Wheeler. Atlanta is up by 15. So look at that. Okay. He's getting a timeout. Hey, this team, they got 7 minutes and 25. Who knows? Katie Lou's the highest paid. How? Katie Lou, remember, Cheryl Swoops told you guys that they didn't need Caitlin to make the playoffs because they had Katie Lou. Remember? But in all fairness, you know, Katie Lou just had a baby. So I think that's part of the change that we see. Are you kidding? What, Foxter? What part? Oh, about her pay? Yeah. Kara Swoops is a joke. She said that, but I guess I didn't watch Katie Lou in college, so I don't know. And I left the WNBA for years, and I just came back this year, so I don't know all that Katie Lou can do. But apparently, Katie Lou was just Katie Lou. But right now, she's definitely been struggling. Floyd says, agreeing with Night Vision about ready to turn off the TV and just listening. You gonna listen to me laugh? Hey, Atlanta. So what's some of these other scores going on around here? What we got going on? So we've got the Mystics, obviously 84. We got 71. Dallas. Oh, wait. This got me back to the 12th. Today is not the 12th, WNBA.com. I need some work on this website. So Chicago is 44. Connecticut has 69. So Connecticut obviously is going to be that third seed. So we're going to face Connecticut. It's the fourth quarter there with 9:20 left. And it's 44-69. Atlanta is up 71-58. And then with the Sparks, Minnesota is losing to the Sparks because no doubt I'm guessing they're resting their players. It's 16-32 in the second quarter. Let me go and see Atlanta and New York. Let's see how they're playing it. Box score for that. They have 7:27 left in the fourth quarter. And so, so what they did was they had Breanna Stewart play almost the whole first half, New York. And they had Jonquel Jones. She's gotten quite a few minutes, so she's been in a lot. She's 25. Sabrina's got 22. So they kind of staggered it. Which is what Sides is doing. She's kind of staggering it. And that's what New York is doing. Jonquel Jones getting the bulk of the starters staying on the floor. And then Lady Hamilton, she's close to Jonquel. And other than that, Breanna Stewart, like I said, she's not much there. Sabrina Ionescu, a half plus she's played. So, interesting. All right, what we got? So we still got Wheeler to Katie Lou. Get that thing out of the way there. Dantas for 3. She wasn't squared up. I knew that wasn't going. Also on ball. So she took, Berger's still in there. How come, what's her name? Saxton? How come she doesn't get to play at all? Yeah, same bench player. Yeah, this is what we're gonna see for the rest of the game. Does Indiana have a coach? She's already conceded defeat. All right, Katie Lou. It's a 10-point game, y'all. Can the bench bring it? Can the bench get the win? 74-84. 6:25 left. Get out on the threes. Don't let them hit those threes. Oh, yeah. Grab that, Dantas. Who gets the foul? Debbie said, I turned it to Golden Girls. Debbie, I thought we were watching the Golden Girls. They called that foul on Dantas? No. Okay. That was on Dolson. All right, let's go. It's a 10-point game. All the time in the world. What y'all got? Katie Lou said, I feel it. I'm going to step back and I'm going to hit another one. Oh, my goodness. It's an 8-point game, y'all. I want to see the bench. I want to see how excited they are for this team on the floor. Now defend, Katie Lou. All right. Berger, that's missed. Be ready. Go. All right. CC could have gotten another triple-double this game. That's all right, though. That's all right. 77-84. Feel bad for those who bought. I feel bad for those who bought tickets. Well, it's like a flashback to junior high school. But seriously, though, let's see what this bench does. Dantas for 3, misses. Now let's play defense. 7-point game. Let's go. Get out on the 3. And a foul on Berger. Yeah, Berger. What y'all talking about in the chat? I'm going to laugh if they pull this out. Exactly, right? Adrienne, play-by-play. Flashback to game 1. I don't know. This is something else. Ah, man, Burger finally getting ticks. Players just fall down and the ref call a foul. Plenty of time. Let's go. Plenty of time. There definitely is plenty of time. So, Atlanta is going to beat the Liberty. So that means that Washington is done, right? I think they needed Washington, they needed Atlanta to lose and them to win to make it to that final spot. Right? Yeah, Grace is on the floor. Yeah, so Dream's in. So yeah, Dream's in the 8. They needed them to lose. And the Liberty, the Liberty, I don't know if they were helping out or what they were doing, but so Atlanta started the day a game ahead. Yeah, Atlanta clinches their position. So Atlanta's in there. Atlanta is they've only got it's 4 minutes and 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they're beating the Liberty 75-62. And the Liberty, they start out with their starters, but they have other than Jonquel Jones has played almost the whole game. Lainey Hamilton is close to that, but Brianna Stewart, she's out for the rest of the game. She scored 16 points in 16 minutes, and then they took her out. And Sabrina, she played a half and a little bit more, 22 minutes. She scored 3 points, but she was stinking up the court. She was 1 of 8. So Courtney Vandersloot, no points. She was 0 for 5. Like, you got to wonder, were they trying to miss? I don't know. But anyway, 16. She played over 16 minutes. Kayla Thornton, Phoebish played only 10 minutes. So, and then if we look at Indiana, okay, it's 77-84. It's wild when you think we started this game 20-2. But again, that's probably what, like I said, it's probably what the coach said. Get out there, get a big lead, and then we'll rest you, which they did. But everything turned. What happened here? Lexi has 21 minutes. Nalissa has 20 minutes. Aaliyah 17 minutes. Kelsey 4 minutes. CC 19 minutes. Erica Wheeler 19 minutes. A little bit less than CC. Chemi 15 minutes. Dantas 14 minutes. Katie Lou almost 15 minutes. Christy Wallace 20 minutes. Grace Berger 6 minutes plus. And Victoria Saxton, she played 11 seconds. How did she play 11 seconds? Is she in there now? I haven't seen Saxton. Is she in there now? Yeah, she's in there now. Smart move. Smart move, Samuelson. So now, how bad can Saxton be that she don't get to play? Even as bad as they're playing right here, they just put her in right now. Would you prefer Sabali or Agumake on this team? On this team, Satsu Sabali, because I don't know. It might be CC and Mitchell and Agumake. I don't think that's just too much. I'm not sure. Like, I think you're gonna have a problem. Who's getting the touches? Who's getting the? I mean, it was hard enough between Mitchell and CC at the beginning. So I love Agumake's game. Oh, you say Agumake, not I'm sorry. I was thinking Arike Agumbawale, but you're talking about Agumake. Yes, my answer is still the same, actually. My answer remains the same. The score is 79-89, 4:44 left in the fourth quarter. Saxton, she don't even know what to do with the ball. Look at her. She probably scared as she could be. She dived to the basket. She boxes out, though. On offense, even. Rebound. All right, did you just hear the update? Okay, they just gave the update on Kelsey Mitchell, and they've been told Kelsey Mitchell was fine to play. Here we go. All right, so this is what they're saying. Kelsey's fine. She could have come back in. She was cleared to play. They asked Christy Sides how she was going to play her players, and she said the game is going to dictate that. And she doesn't have anybody in the starting lineup who has playoff experience, etc. And that's exactly what I figured she was going to do. She's going to say, I'm going to start you guys. We're going to try to get a huge lead. And then from there, we'll see how it goes. And if I rest you, that's what I figured she was going to do. My heart skipped a beat when I saw Kels holding her leg. Yeah, me too. Me too. So at this point, Tim, I would not put the start. At this point, there's no point in putting them back in. I mean, I guess you could say they could come and win this, I guess. But yes, thank you, Jesus. All right. You guys are amazing. Wouldn't it have been better to have Cece playing with these bench players so they could actually get used to her? Well, they probably not going to be playing. They don't get used to her for what? These guys are not going to be playing. So let's be real, you know? But, they're getting some playing time right now. The AdrienneRossCom comedy show. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. You guys know I'm telling the truth. You can imagine the people who are in there going, we want CC. We want CC. Okay. Wallace with the jumper. Come on, Virginia. Let's do your thing. I want to see Virginia get on the scoreboard. Awfully real. Slide those feet. Oh, there you go. Nice defense there, Berger. Pull up. Good job, Berger. Good job, Berger. 8-point game. Come on, what you got? 8-point game. 3:34 left. Do you think Atlanta knows that they're done? I mean, not Atlanta. Washington? Do they know? They know. Somebody on the sideline knows. And they throw it away. Sounds like there's 7 players that could be traded. How on earth is this an 8-point game? The Mystics are awful. Do they got their bench in? The Mystics? Did they hear? I feel for the young CC fans there. What a disappointment. It's been the most fun I've had watching the game. Brian, I don't know. I just hope. Wow. Rebound. Come on. I just hope we play real basketball and play really well on Sunday. Okay, to the corner. Oh, my goodness. Okay, here's the question. 84-89 with 2:49 to go. It would be mad funny if she brought back in Caitlin, Aaliyah. Oh, no, somebody is hurt on Washington. I missed that. She was down the whole time. Who is that? That's not Katie Lou's sister, is it? Oh, it is Katie Lou's sister because she's over there. She's up. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, the whiplash. Katie Lou said, bump that. That's my sister. Glad she's okay. Katie knocked down her sister. Glad she's all right. I would hate to pay the price to get in and see a game like this, but I'm from Mississippi. No worries here. I'll watch the game on TV and watch you at the same time. Wow. Yeah, keep the group in, right? That would be funny though. And they would talk. They would certainly talk about. I mean, if Sides did that, they would trash her. You know, they would certainly trash her. Can we put her back in for sanity? 84-89. Hey, this team got us here, right? They got us in a run here. So let's see what happens. All right. They should refund everybody's money. Hey, these are professionals. They should be able to, make it worth it. Stay on your feet, Virginia. You see, Virginia, you can tell she don't. You. Woo, child. Shoot that. What are you doing? Why she dribble so much? Yes, Saxton. Good look. That's what I wanted to see her score. She looked a little lost out there. Here's another. Stay on your feet. Come on, grab that. Where did Saxton go to college? Saxton, shoot that. Oh, it's a 3-point game. It's a 3-point game. Somebody said, who is Virginia? I don't know. It's a 3-point game, you guys. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Get out. Rebound. Yes, Saxton. She's like a scarecrow out there. Let's go. Come on now, Wallace. What you got? She got that. That's what she got. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Fever rising. Yes, it's 91-92. Their last shot was from Wallace. There's 20,711, largest attended game in WNBA history right now. The largest attended game in WNBA history right here. And Caitlin's on the bench. She played with AB in South Carolina. Oh, yeah, the fans look like, okay. But you know what? They want this win, though. They want this win. Did you get a Fever towel? Yeah, Martin. This came from King's Kid girl. King's Kid girl. She embroidered this for me. I just got it just a little bit before the game. Yes. She said, Adrienne, you got to get rid of that brown looking thing. She made that for me. Surprised me. I want to see the bench. I want to see them cheering on their teammates. Can I order a towel? Starfish Leah, you better hook up with King's Kid girl. She made this for me and sent it to me. Isn't that Fever rising? They are in fuego. All right, let's go. Play good defense. 1:09 in the game. We're down 1. What you got? Oh, Wheeler, don't pick up a stupid foul. Stay on your feet. Watch that screen. Little hesitation. Good job, Wheeler. Wheeler said cookies. Less than a minute to go. Oh, my goodness. Samuelson nice position. Saxton. Oh, way to get on the floor, though. Oh, foul on Indiana. That's a foul. She got really good deep position. This is good experience, not for them, because they're not going to be playing in the playoffs. You know, this is good experience for Christy Sides. Come on, play good D. Watch the screen. Screen left. That was supposed to be get through. Close it. She misses. Rebound, Katie Lou. We got there's like a less than a second differential. I would have called a timeout if I was Christy Sides and set up something. Why not? Katie Lou, you should have taken that. 4 seconds. Put it out. All right, guys. They had their opportunities at the end. Starfish is disgusting. Let me tell you why I'm upset. Let me tell you why. I said this is not for these players because they're not going to be playing. I said this was good experience for coach. Why? She hasn't been calling timeout, so I'm sure they had a timeout. And notice that they're excited. You know, they got some good playing time. Why didn't she set up a play in that final possession? There was less than a second of differential between shot clock and game clock. It was fun, right? But they could have won this game. Why? This is where your coaching comes in. You take, nothing's on the line, right? So you say, this is what we're going to do. We're going to call a timeout. This is what I want us to run. I don't understand why. Somebody tell me, will we out of timeouts? She said today was a little ugly, Ariel Atkins. So, and even though you got nothing, you're going to be in that 6th seed regardless, but this is when you want to teach your players, the ones you have on the floor. You've got unless somebody correct me, unless they were out of timeouts, which they couldn't have been, right? So why didn't they call a timeout? If I was a player, I probably would have called a timeout because, CC probably would have just called a timeout. When they got that, she probably would have just called a timeout. So you get it over, she got it over half, you get over half court, get a timeout and say, you know what, guys, this is a learning experience. All right, so this is what we're going to run. And let's get a good shot. They had their opportunities nonetheless. Timeouts are for the week. If they had a fast break, clear fast break, yeah. But in this situation, this is a learn. You're teaching these young ladies who don't usually get to play, and they certainly don't get to play together. You get one possession, you're down 1 point. I don't understand why you don't call a timeout. Even though nothing's, you're at 6th place, but still, get a good shot. I think it just hit her too fast. I don't know. She won 2 challenges. Sides. I'm glad Kelsey's okay. So am I. Who takes that last shot? Pat Riley to win the game. Jordan, if my life depends on it. Bird. Didn't the Fever at least have their reset time at the end? Yeah, they should have had a reset. But they had other time. As far as I saw, I only saw one timeout she called during the game. So I would have said, you know what, this is a great opportunity. This is what I just said. Just a minute or so before that, I said, this is really not these players. Saxton is not going to be playing in the playoffs. These players are not going to be, because she would have been playing them already. But this was for Coach Sides. This was an opportunity for Coach Sides to show what she, it's really about her. This is the experience that she needs. But she chose not to call timeout. I don't know. But they still had two opportunities. They still had the opportunities. I mean, Saxton she got deep down low, and she just, anyway, what are you going to do? Side's going to lose it for the Fever in the playoffs that we are not going to lose. Did she end the game with timeouts in her back? That's what I'm saying. She, as far as I remember, she only used one timeout in the game. So, again, correct me if I'm wrong. But Berger was nervous. The Dream won. The Liberty rested their players. But their players played quite a bit. Jonquel Jones played quite a bit. Some other starters played more than a half. And then they rested some people. Stand-up comedy. Guys, there's a reason each team has a coach. Saxton and Berger can play defense. Yeah, Saxton, she looks kind of scarecrowish. But Berger, Wallace as well. Like I said, I don't see one reason why this team why Christy Sides has not been playing them more. At least a couple minutes here, a couple minutes there. But, Saxton hit a nice couple shots, right? Indiana will play Connecticut. Exactly. So let's just take a look at this box score. 91-92. We won the last game by 1. We lose this game by 1. I really wanted to see more shots of the bench. I wanted to see them cheering on their teammates. Lexi Hall, no points in 21 minutes plus minutes. Nalissa, 20 plus minutes, 16 points for Nalissa, 5 rebounds for her. Aaliyah, she had 10 points. We can look with Nalissa's game. We can look for Dejanay Carrington to get on Twitter and say, again, see what happens when my girl gets touches. And Nalissa, she need to keep her mouth shut. She got to play. She got to go up against Dejanay. So that's going to be interesting. Aaliyah Boston with 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal. Kelsey Mitchell obviously didn't play much. She played 4 minutes, scored 4 points. CC 8 points in less than 20 minutes. She went 2 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. She also had 5 rebounds. Oh my goodness. Caitlin Clark had 8 assists. She had 8 assists in less than half a game. That's just sick. So she's 8, 5, as somebody had pointed out earlier. 8 assists in less than half a game. My. Erica Wheeler with almost 25 minutes. She had 7 points. 7 assists from Erica Wheeler. So she did her thing too, as far as that goes. Timmy with 15 minutes even and 8 points. Wow. Dantas with 4 points. She was 1 of 6. And she had 3 rebounds. Katie Lou with 10 points. I'm happy for Katie Lou. She went 3 of 8, 2 of 3 from 3. 10 points, 4 rebounds. Let me pray her sister is fine. She had 2 steals also. And Wallace was 17 points in 25 minutes. 6 of 8 from the field. Again, remember, Wallace is she was an Olympian for Australia. So she obviously can play. She comes here, she sits on the bench. Dantas 4 points. Katie Lou 10. Christy Wallace 17. Grace Berger had 2 points in 11 minutes. And Victoria had 5. Listen, Victoria had 5 points in 5 plus minutes. And yeah. And that's good. They're glad to get to play, right? All right. Everybody keep a positive outlook. We absolutely are. I bet Angel would have gotten her double-double if she had played. They would have kept her in like they've done before. They would have kept her in and had everybody else out. 78-67 win for Atlanta. Okay, yes. Sarah said, love how Size chooses a huge sellout game to just let her team lose so much she could have done to stop that. But But again, there are a lot of people who would do the same thing. Like I said that I would play, but there are lots of people who will feel strongly that she did what she should have done. That she should have rested them. So I don't judge her. I don't like that she didn't call that timeout at the end, because I would still have gone. I would have still gone for the win. You could rest since you decided to rest them. You played them, then you rested them. You decided to rest them. So now you go on with your bench. So give yourself a chance to win and call that timeout and set up a play. But as far as how this goes, I don't know that I fault her for that. It looked terrible, but again, a lot of people would have said that she should do just that, and some would argue that some shouldn't have been out there at all. DePope said he felt like Mitchell and Cece should not have even dressed. Like Cece should not have even dressed for the game. You are welcome for the win, Mystics, and the largest crowd. That's just I know, right? You're welcome. That crowd, man, that's the largest that's almost 30 years, 28 years of this league. Richard, what's your question? Anybody answer me? The stuff keeps scrolling, so it's hard to see. I don't have a problem with the rest of the starters, Sue Ellen said. Like I said, Kim Kelly, thank you so much. I appreciate that donation. Giving the bench good minutes before the playoffs was good for them. As ugly as it was for us, I don't know. Like I said, if I were coaching it, I would have done what Sides did, in that I would have started my players and I would have played to win. And then I would have seen how the game went. If it was a complete blowout, then I would have been able to say, I'm not resting everybody at one time, most likely, but I would have rested some people. Unless it was a really bad blowout, I would have rested all of them. But for the most part, I'm just going to play to get that 21st win so that we're not mediocre and so that we can be sharp for the playoffs. So that's what I probably would have done. But she said she wasn't sure. It depends on how the game plays out. And I'll give her that. It looked ugly and we laughed a lot, but at least they got a chance to play, because you know what? With playoffs starting, they're probably not going to play. Samuelson, she's probably going to get minutes, even when we don't want her to get minutes. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. And if you're outside of the chat, then you go to the Adrienne Ross Show. You'll see the join button. You can check out the membership options there. Little League season. If CC wasn't in the league, would it have been 20,000 in the state? Oh no! No, for sure not. It's the largest in the history. And lots of people, everywhere she plays, even when she's away, it's just huge numbers of people who come to see her play. And that's the disappointing part. When you get your tickets, you don't necessarily know that they're going to be set in that last spot and that they're not going to be playing. You don't know what's going to go on with Mitchell. You don't know any of that stuff. So that's too bad, but that's the way it goes. Connie, thank you for hanging out. Good night to you also. Yeah. Are you sure Kelsey's okay? Yeah, David, they reported on it and they said she was cleared to come back. She was back and she was on the bench, but they just didn't put her in. So I guess at that point she decided that she was going to rest him. So now some records can still be made during the playoffs, like triple doubles, 2010 games, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, thank you for the donations. Sheila, thank you for that. I appreciate that very much. Caitlin Clark scored the most points by a point guard in a single season in WNBA history. Woo! Yeah, think about it. She played less than a full half and she had 8 assists in this game. Where do we catch the playoffs? I don't know anything about what's up with the playoffs. I only know they're starting on Sunday. If you go to WNBA.com or if you Google it, it'll tell you when the games are, and it says that the dates are subject to change, but we also don't know the times, which I really want, but we had to wait till after tonight. And then after tonight, they're going to give us more info on the times and all that stuff, because I guess that depends on who's home, who's away. So, but we do know who we're playing. We're playing Connecticut. Best of 3. And obviously, we've got to win to come back home. We obviously start out right there in Connecticut. And hopefully we'll get to go back home. Yes, thank you, Foxter. Yes, hit that like button. Tonight was her chance to coach like it was a playoff game. How did the Sky do? Just kidding. Okay. Book club. Oh, the book club is set. It's already set. I had already I already had said to send me an email if you were interested in that. And so I followed up. I had the Zoom with the ladies. There's only ladies, it didn't have to be ladies, but I had like 31, 32 people who wanted to be a part of it. I sent everybody an email who emailed me and invited them to let me tell them when the Zoom was. So we did a Zoom call. We got everything started, and then we're gonna kick it off in a couple weeks. October 3rd for the Thursday night, and October 8th for the Tuesday. So if you're interested, then next time. But we had so many, and you got to keep it kind of smallish because it's virtual and it makes it harder. Paul, thank you so much. I shouldn't say it makes it harder. It's just different. It's a different dynamic than when you can be in the same room. So you need less people in the virtual. Wallace is pretty good, warmed up, needs minutes. Yeah, like I said, I don't understand why. I think some of these players should have been able to play during the season. Tim Harper, thank you so much. Appreciate that. No problem with rest of CC. She played 20, good enough for the crowd, and she needs the rest and protection. The timeout, the timeout. Yeah, I mean, they still gave themselves a chance to win. Thank you, Richard. Thank you so much. As always a blessing. 20 wins. No, now it's 20 and 20, guys. It's not 20. It was 20 and 19. And that was part of my point. My point was that if you lose, you're 20 and 20 and you're mediocre. It's respectable to go 500, but that if you won, then you are above average. And I just never go for average. So I would have gone for the 20. I want, the 21 and 19, but now it's 2020. But again, they haven't made the playoffs since 2016. So even, 2020 is a good thing for them. Remember, CC is not dominant. That's funny, right? Exactly. Again, and if you did not see my video on that, which I put out, I don't know, a couple hours before the game, check it out. So Sunday is at 2. Where'd you find that, David? All right, Carrie Care, thank you so much. Looking for the positives tonight. We got to see Fever Bench hanging in there. Yeah, there's some positives. I mean, we had a laugh and stuff, because at one point, that's all we could do because it was really looking that bad. And so we had to throw in the levels to this thing, But yeah, I'm glad they got to get some time and that they could have won. They could have won that. I really believe what happened to Mitchell scared size and she said, no. I think you're right, Marvin. I think she said why, So WNBA, ABC. So the League Pass and ABC. Yeah, Kelsey's okay. Yep, exactly. But wait, how do we know the times? Because I haven't seen times yet. Saxton should have been started over Katie Lou. Oh, man, I can't agree with that from what I saw. I mean, I'm glad she got her 5 points in 5 minutes, but she looked a little sketchy to me. 3 p.m. Eastern, which is 2 p.m. Central. Full Sunday schedule on ESPN site. That's wild that ESPN got the schedule before WNBA.com at 77% likes. Let's go. Yes. You guys make it enjoyable. So it's 2 o'clock Central, right? Is that Central? If they won, but CCAB got hurt. Okay, let me see this. If they won, where'd it go? And CC got hurt, we would all be like, why did Size play her? Well, I already had a little bit of that because I knew when Mitchell went down, I knew DePaul was going to say, see. But I would have the answer to that question. She would play her because that's what you do. Because the season is it's not 39 games, it's 40 games. And she could, so I don't, like I said, I don't play. I play to win and I play to compete and I play to end up with the best season possible. You always risk getting hurt. She could have, somebody could say the same thing in game 24. Why is she playing her? If she plays her, then they won't make the playoffs. I don't make decisions out of fear. I don't like it. Now, if you're blowing a team away, then maybe I'll take you out, But other than that, I especially this team, there are teams out there who have gelled together so much. They have playoff experience. And you say, you know what? We can rest them. They've got playoff experience. They gel. They know. But this team needs as much time as possible, I feel, to work on their game. So that's where I stood. Although I understand the other side. I get it. All right. Oh, Saxton? Yeah, well, Saxton, she played well. She did well. I mean, 5 minutes, 5 points, etc. It was okay. I mean, just watching her though, she looked, but I can't blame her. Like, she's probably scared. I mean, that's a huge crowd. She looked a little scarecrowish to me, but I can't blame her for that. We're stuck on 666. Come on, somebody hit that like button. We ain't at 666. We want to be 777. If a third game, it's Friday. So wait, when is game 2? Sunburst Sound. So game 1 is Sunday. Game 2 is, please don't tell me, Wednesday. Oh! Oh, what time on Wednesday? Is it 6 o'clock Eastern? All games will be aired across the ESPN family of networks, which includes ESPN, ESPN2. Okay. Game 2 is Wednesday. Saxton's fine. All right. I'll take a closer look at her. I mean, if I get a chance to. 6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern. I looked at the schedule and they didn't have it for Wednesday. Went to Vegas too often. You went to Vegas too often. You're 777. That's funny. No, I've never been to Vegas. Someone hit a like to get it off 666. On my end, it's 725. So it might be a little bit slow on your end there. 727. Thank you. We have 789 in the chat. 727 likes. I appreciate that. Wednesday at 6:30 my time. All right. Well, yeah. I got church on Wednesday nights. That's going to be interesting. All right. If the starters are practicing against the bench, that would explain some play not looking very sharp. Yeah. A coach can't win for losing. She plays her. She gets hurt. It's why. Yeah, James, you're right. I mean, it is what it is, So that's why you got to make a decision and live with it. You make a decision and you live with it. You go by. You can't coach like everybody else coaches. You can't do what everybody else does. You have your own philosophy. You're true to yourself. You have questions. She'll go home and she'll go, oh, should I? Everybody does that. When I was coaching, it was lots of times I went home, everybody else was going to bed, but it's running through my mind. I should have done this. I should have done that. One of these days, I'll tell you about my very last coaching day. You talk about the situation that I have looked at over and over and over and over again, that I could have done differently. One day I got to share that with you guys because it's really interesting. I made a decision or chose not to make a decision, however you want to play it. And of course, the newspaper right after the game, that's the very first question that they asked me. Well, I'll tell you guys about it one day. Jesus waited 2,000 years for you to come around. He will be okay with one evening. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not about legalism or anything. It's not like I feel like I would be out of line to miss. And I may. I mean, it's not like something I wouldn't necessarily do, but I lead the group. So I'd have to have somebody else lead the group for me. But yeah, it's not like I feel like I'll go to hell or something if I didn't, if I was here watching the game. Not at all. CC at 8 points and 8 assists, 5 rebounds. Yep. And that was in less than 20 minutes. Okay, everybody. It's going to be hard to figure out schedule and finding a station to watch it. It's about starting a trend. Isn't Jesus everywhere? He is, but it's nothing like gathering together with people of like faith. So it's a kingdom community, right? But again, I'm not saying that, if I watch the game and I don't in my church, then that's, but I lead the group. So bring her to your house. So, and somebody can step in for me. We'll see. We'll see what happens. First of all, let's get game 1. Let's get game 1. And if I don't see the game live, you know what I do? What do? I shut everything down. I don't go on social media and I find out what happens. So, all right. I agree, Deborah. I agree. Okay. Bring them to your house. Yeah, but see, listen, I could bring them to my house and we can hang out. But here's the thing. I get really intense. So if you're not into the game and you just here and you want to talk, we're gonna have a problem, right? Stream. Oh, I missed something. Somebody said great stream. Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell is okay. They said she just decided not to. They decided not to put her back in. Adrienne is too pure for this world. Thank you, Adrienne. Good morning from the Philippines, hitting the sack. All right. Predictions for the playoffs. My prediction is that we go into Connecticut and we steal that one on the road. We get one on the road, save ourselves a game to come back home. If we need to come back home. I mean, hey, we might get, wait. What is it? Is it 2 at home for the higher seed? Hey, KB. Is it 2 at home for the higher seed and then 1, or is it 1, 1, and 1? How does it go? I know it's out. I know that information is out there. I'm seeing yes. Yes for what? 2 and 1. Okay, right. So my guess, I'm saying steal one. I want to get that first one in Connecticut. Wouldn't it be something if we got 2 in Connecticut and then didn't even have to come home and finish it out? But I'm going for let's get game 1. Let's get game 1. I don't want to play with the back against the wall. This best of 3 is kind of weak anyway. I don't really like the best of 3 is tough, but it's a less room for error, less room for mistakes, right? But the first 2 in Connecticut, because they're the higher seed. Yeah, I just didn't know if it was 1, 1, and 1. But it's 2. They get the 2 at home. So we got to make sure we get it. Let's get the first one, because I don't want to play with our backs against the wall, because then you play with desperation in the second game. And we don't want to do that. A little bit of breathing room. And then that if you don't win the second, at least you get to go home at Gamebridge. Oh, I like my chances there. But I'd rather not have to come back home. 2 in Connecticut, but Fever should have a good crowd to support them. Got to have Cole on for good luck. Where is Cole? Oh, there's Cole. I didn't even realize Cole was right here. Cole, say hi. There's a paw. Cole is like totally knocked out. Let me see. See Cole? There's Cole. Say hi to the people, Cole. Hi to the people. Wake up. Cole said, this game put me out. Cole said, no CC. No CC, no watchy. No CC, no watchy. Say hi, Cole. Say hi. Wake up. Wake up. Is she breathing? Lazy. You're so nice, Adrienne. I love it. Yes, Shelly. She said, no CC, no watchy. There she is. It's over. The game is over. The game is over. I'm sorry. I startled you. She usually likes to be on my basketball pillow. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even, you know what the problem was? I didn't even bring out the sign today. I didn't bring out the basketball sign. Here we go. Hey, kitty. Trooper never stays around for the games. Say hi. Say hi, Coco. Oh, say hi. Say hi, Coco. Yeah. All right. I startled. All right, everybody. I have a lab called Sky, but nothing to do with the Chicago team. Yeah, your next one's going to be called Angel. Second Fever game, ESPN, 7:30 Eastern on Wednesday. But that first game is Sunday at 2 Central, 3 Eastern. Woke her up from her cat nap. Hey, I like that. I know, I startled her. All right, everybody. Time for me to get me some salmon to eat after I already had some of these M&Ms. I appreciate hanging out with you guys, and looking forward to Sunday. All right. God bless you all. Remember to hit that like button. We've got 759 likes, 625 left in the chat. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, I did a video before this. Check out that video. Click the join button when you go to the Adrienne Ross Show. See what options are there for membership. And yeah, subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. All right. God bless you abundantly. All right. Catch you next time. God willing. Good night, everybody. Appreciate everything. And once again, shout out to King's Kid Girl for embroidering this for me. It arrived today, and the fever is rising. Fever's rising. All right. Good night.